From the given figure ABCD, find x, angle ABC and angle ACD. We know that sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. That is, angle A 48 plus x, angle B 4x, angle C 3x, angle D 4x is equal to 360 degrees. Sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. 4 plus 48 degrees plus 4x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 360. Then we add all x, 12x is equal to 360. When this goes that side, 48 degrees. Therefore 12x is equal to 360 minus 48 is 312. Therefore x is equal to 312 by 12, that is 26 degrees. So we found out x is equal to 26 degrees. This x is equal to 26 degrees. The second one, angle ABC. ABC. This angle B is 4x. 4 into x. So 4 into 26. X is 26. That is equal to 104 degrees. The third part, angle ACD. ACD. Sum of the interior angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. 48 plus 4x plus ACD, this part, ACD is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, ACD is equal to 180 minus 4 times 26. 4 times x is 26. When you calculate, you will get 28 degrees. X is equal to 26 degrees. Angle ABC is 104 degrees. Angle ACD is equal to 28 degrees. In the given figure, angle B is 2A plus 15 degrees. Angle C is equal to 3A plus 5. Find angle B and angle C. We know that sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. This part is important. Once you write, the rest is very simple. 70 plus angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 360 degrees. 70 plus angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 360 degrees. 70, in place of A we are getting A, but in place of B they have given it as B is equal to 2A plus 15 degree. 2A plus 15. Angle C is 3A plus 5. 3A plus 5, that is equal to 360 degrees. That will give 70 plus 15 plus 5 is 90 degrees. A plus 2A plus 3A is 6A is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, A is equal to 360 minus 90 divided by 6, that is equal to 45 degrees. Once we find out A, we can easily find out B and C. B is equal to 2A plus 15, that is equal to 105. C is equal to 3A plus 55 is equal to 140 degrees. Three angles of a quadrilateral are equal. Three angles are equal. If the fourth angle is 69 degrees, find the measure of equal angles. They say that three angles of a quadrilateral are equal. Let that be x, x and x plus 69. The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, 3x is equal to 360 minus 69. X is equal to 3x is equal to 291. X is equal to 291 by 3, that is equal to x is equal to 97 degrees. The measure of the equal angle is 97 degrees. In quadrilateral PQRS, angle P is to angle Q is to angle R is to angle S is equal to 3 is to 4 is to 6 is to 7. This is how the angles are distributed in the ratio 3 is to 4 is to 6 is to 7. Calculate each angle of the quadrilateral and prove that PQ and SR are parallel to each other. Is PS parallel to QR? Name the quadrilateral PQRS. Let us find out the common multiple which is there with these angles. Let that common multiple be x. 3x plus 4x plus 6x plus 7x. This is the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral, that is equal to 360. Then we add all these things. 20x is equal to 360, that is equal to x is equal to 18. We got x is equal to 18. Then multiply with 3, we'll get the angle P. When you multiply with x with 4, we'll get the angle Q. When you multiply x with 6, you will get the angle R. When you multiply x with 7, you will get S, because that has been divided in this ratio. P is equal to 3x is equal to 54 degrees. Q is equal to 4x, that is equal to 72 degrees. R is equal to 6 into 18, that will give 108 degrees. S is equal to 7x, 7 into 18 will give 126 degrees. Now we found out all the angles. Calculate each angle. We have found out all the angles. See, when two lines are parallel, their vertical angles, vertically opposite angles are equal. So let us take PQRS quadrilateral. We found out P as 54 degrees, Q as 70 degrees, 72 degrees, R as 108 degrees, S as 126 degrees. This is 180, and the line total angle is 180. 180 minus 108 will give 72 degrees. This 180 minus 72 will give 108. See, this vertically opposite angles are equal. Here the vertically opposite angles are equal. This QR is a transverse. When vertically opposite angles are equal, the lines are going to be parallel. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Therefore, PQ is parallel to SR. They asked us to prove PQ and SR are parallel to each other. These two are parallel to each other. But they are asking is PS is parallel to QR. So when you take these two, the vertically opposite angles are not equal. This angle is not equal to this angle. That's for these two to be parallel, this angle has to be equal to this angle. So this is not equal, therefore PS is not parallel to QS. Name the quadrilateral PQRS. PS is not equal to QR and PQRS is a trapezium. For a trapezium, one's pair will be parallel. These two are parallel, other two are not parallel. In a quadrilateral, when two sides of a quadrilateral are parallel, we call that quadrilateral as a trapezium. From the given figure, find the value of x. This can be written as like this. This is a quadrilateral. So by using this, we can find out this angle. The total angle is 180 degrees. 180 minus 70 degrees will give this angle. 180 minus 70, that is 110 degrees. This is 110 degrees. Once you know all the angles, it is easy to find out the value of x. In quadrilateral PQRS, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equal to 360 degrees. So this is 110, just now we found out 110 plus 3x minus 6 plus 56 plus 80, that is equal to 360. Therefore 3x is equal to 360 minus 240, that is equal to 120. Therefore x is equal to 120 by 3, there x is equal to 40 degrees, and this x is equal to 40 degrees. What is important is we have to take the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. In this we don't know this, we have to find this using this 180 minus 70, then we'll get 110. In the given figure, AB is parallel to DC. Angle A and D are divided in the ratio 4:5. B they have given it as 3x minus 15 degree and C they have given it as 4x plus 20 degree. Find each angle. We are radiating this here. Angle they have given it as B as 3x minus 15. Angle C they have given it as 4x plus 20. They are saying these two are parallel. When these two are parallel in a quadrilateral, then vertically opposite angles are equal. If this is BC is a transverse, this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle is equal to this angle. This angle is equal to this angle. We can take this whole thing as 180 degree. Therefore, this plus this is equal to 180 degree. 4x plus 20 plus 3x minus 15 is equal to 180 degree. 4x plus 20 plus 3x minus 15. How did we get this? Because vertically opposite angles are equal in a in a parallel line. When a quadrilateral, when two sides are parallel, these two are equal, vertically opposite angles. This plus this is 180 degree. Therefore, we can find out using this x is equal to 25. Once you know the value of x, substitute it here, then you will get the value of b, and substitute the value of x, then you will get the value of c. By that we got it b is equal to 60 degree and c is equal to 120 degrees. We know that a plus b plus c plus d is equal to 360 degrees. Sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. A plus b is 60, c is 120 plus d, that is equal to 360. A plus d is equal to 360 minus 180, that is 180. But they have told us that a and b are divided in the ratio 4:5. A and D are divided in the ratio 4:5. A plus D just now found out as 180 degrees. Therefore, 180 divided by 9 will give 20. Therefore, angle A is equal to 4 times the 20, that is 80 degrees. D is equal to 5 times 20. So 20 we are multiplying with 4 and 20 we are multiplying with 5. How did we get this 20? By dividing 180 by 9 parts. 4 plus 5 is 9. Then you will get this constant. You multiply with 4, you will get the angle A. When you multiply this 20 with 5, you will get the angle D. Find number of sides in a regular polygon if its interior angle is equal to exterior angle. They are given it is a regular polygon and interior angle is equal to exterior angle. We know that sum of the interior angle and exterior angle is equal to 180. They have given that interior angle is equal to exterior angle. Therefore, when those two are equals, this divided by 2 will give 90. So, interior angle is equal to 90 degrees. Exterior angle is equal to 90 degrees because they are given both are equal. When you divide this with 2, we will get 90 degrees. We also know that number of sides of the regular polygon is given by the formula 360 divided by exterior angle. Exterior angle we just now found out as 90 degrees. 360 divided by 9 will give the number of sides. Number of sides is equal to 4. 360 divided by 90 is equal to 4. The exterior angle of regular polygon is 1/3 of its interior angle. The exterior angle of regular polygon is 1/3 of its interior angle. Find the number of sides in the polygon. Let the interior angle be x. If the interior angle is x, 1/3 of it is exterior angle. Therefore, exterior angle is equal to 1/3 of x. We know that sum of the interior angle and exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, x plus 1 by 3x is equal to 180 degrees. When you take the LCM, 3x plus x is equal to 180 into 3. 3x plus x is equal to 180 into 3. Therefore, 4x is equal to 540. X is equal to 135. This is the interior angle. They are given that exterior angle is 1/3 of x. Therefore, 1/3 of 135 is equal to 45 degrees. This is the exterior angle. We know that number of sides n of the regular polygon is given by 360 divided by exterior angle. This is the formula which we are going to use always to find out the number of sides for a regular polygon. 360 degrees divided by exterior angle will give the number of sides. That is n is equal to 360 divided by 45 is equal to 8. Number of sides of a polygon is 8. The measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon is 5 times the measure of its exterior angle. That is, interior angle is equal to 5 times exterior angle. Find each interior angle, each exterior angle, and the number of sides in the polygon. Let the number of exterior angles be x. Exterior angle be x. Therefore, interior angle is equal to 5 times the exterior angle. Therefore, interior angle is equal to 5 times the exterior angle. This is the condition they have given. The measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon is 5 times the measure of the exterior angle. Exterior angle be x. Therefore, interior angle is equal to 5x. We know that interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. x plus 5x is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, x is equal to 180 divided by 6, that gives 30 degrees. This is the exterior angle. They asked you to find out each exterior angle. All the exterior angles of a regular polygon are equal. All the interior angles of a regular polygon are equal. Therefore, exterior angle is equal to 30 degrees. 5x is the interior angle. 5 times 30 will give 150. This is the interior angle. We know that from the formula, number of sides is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. 360 exterior angle is 30. That will give 12 sides. The sides of a regular polygon are 12. The ratio between the interior angle and the exterior angle of a regular polygon is 2:1. This is the ratio of the interior and this is exterior. Find each exterior angle of the polygon, number of sides in the polygon. Let x be the constant which we need to multiply to get the exact value of the interior angle and exterior angle. If that 2 times x plus x, this is the interior angle, this is the exterior angle, sum of the interior and exterior will give 80, therefore x is 60 degrees. So, therefore, each exterior angle of the polygon is 60 because 1 times 60 is 60. Number of sides n of a polygon is given by 360 divided by exterior angle. Exterior angle we just now found out at as 60. Therefore, 360 divided by 60 will give 6 sides. Number of sides of a polygon is 6 sides. The ratio between the exterior angle and the interior angle of a regular polygon is 1:4. Find the number of sides in the polygon. The ratio of the angles they were given. This is the exterior angle, this is interior angle. This is the ratio of the angles. We know that the sum of the interior and exterior angle are 180 degrees. Let the x be the constant which we need to multiply with this 1 and 4 to get the exterior angle and interior angle. Then 4x plus x, interior angle plus exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, x is equal to 36 degrees. Exterior angle, here the ratio is 1. 1 into x will give 36 degrees. We also know that the number of sides of a polygon, regular polygon, is given by the formula 360 degrees divided by exterior angle. 360 divided by 36 will give 10 sides. These are the number of sides. 10 is the number of sides of the given polygon. The sum of interior angles of a regular polygon, the sum of interior angles, the total of interior angles is twice the sum of the exterior angles, is equal to 2 times the exterior angles, sum of the exterior angles. Find the number of sides of a polygon. What they have given, the sum of interior angles is equal to twice the number of sum of exterior angles. We need to find out number of sides of the polygon. We know that sum of exterior angles of a regular polygon is given by 360 degrees. This is the exterior angle, sum of, and what they have given, sum of the interior angles is equal to twice. Therefore, sum of the interior angles is equal to twice the exterior angle. 2 times 360, that is 720. We also know that sum of the interior angles of a polygon is given by the formula 2n minus 4 into 90 degrees. We just now found out the sum of the interior angles as 720, that is equal to 2n minus 4 into 90. 2n minus 4 is equal to 720 divided by 90, that is 8. Therefore, 2n is equal to 8 plus 4. 2n is equal to 8 plus 4. Therefore, n is equal to 6 sides. AB, BC and CD are 3 consecutive sides of a regular polygon. If angle BAC is 20 degrees, find its each interior angle, its each exterior angle, number of sides in the polygon. This is very interesting problem. They have not given anything. They have only given there are 3 sides which are consecutive, and they are telling that it is a regular polygon. What is regular polygon? All the interior angles are equal, all the exterior angles are equal, all the sides of a polygon are equal. If angle BAC is equal to 20 degrees, they have given BAC. They are telling, well, let us consider this as a polygon. We don't know how many sides are there, we need to find out. They say that AB, BC and CD are consecutive, three consecutive sides. AB, BC and CD are consecutive. We don't know how big it is. So in a regular polygon, the sides are equal and the angles are equal. If angle BAC is 20 degrees, because sides are equal, they given this as 20 degrees. When we consider this ABC as a triangle, when two sides of a triangle are equal, their opposite angles are equal. Because they already given this BAC as 20 degrees, because these two are equal sides of a triangle, this angle is equal to this angle. We know this angle is 20 degrees. This will be 20 degrees. Once you know two angles of a triangle, it is very easy to find out the other angle. 180 minus this plus this, 180 minus 40 is equal to 140 degrees. Angle B is 140 degrees. This is the interior angle of a polygon, regular polygon. This is the interior angle. We found out one part, it's each interior angle, because all the angles are equal, interior angles are equal. Once we find out one, it is enough, 140 degrees. Each exterior angle is equal to 140, the sum of the interior angle and exterior angle is equal to 180 degrees. Once we know this as 140, the exterior angle will be 40 degrees. Its exterior angle is equal to 40 degrees. And in a regular polygon, all exterior angles are equal. Therefore, exterior angle is 40 degrees. We know that number of sides in the polygon, regular polygon, is given by the formula n is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. 360 divided by, that is 40. Exterior angle is equal to 40 degrees. Then number of sides is 9 sides. 360 by 40 is 9 sides. This is also a very interesting problem. Two alternate sides of a regular polygon, when produced, meet at right angle. Calculate the number of sides in the polygon. They are not given anything other than this. Two alternate sides. That means one side, then leave out the other side and other side. When you produce those two sides, you will meet, those two lines meet at right angle. We need to find out number of polygon. Alternate angle, the alternate side, this one side, then leave out this and take this. When you produce this and this, they are going to meet at 90 degrees. When you are producing alternate, this and this are alternate sides. Two alternate sides of a regular polygon, when produced, meet at right angle. When you produce these two, these two are meeting at right angles. See, when you consider this as a triangle, these two sides are equal. Therefore, 180 minus 90 will give 90. This is equal to 45. This is equal to 45. So we also know that the exterior angles of a regular polygon, this is a regular polygon, is equal. See, 180 minus 90, then this has to be 45 and this has to be 45. These are because these two are the exterior angles of a regular polygon. Once you know this is 90. These two has to be the same. That 90 divided by 5 will give 45 degrees. Once we know the exterior angle, it's very easy to find out the number of sides. For a regular polygon, exterior angles are equal. Number of sides in the polygon is given by 360 divided by exterior angle. 360 divided by 45 degrees, that is equal to 8 sides. See, as soon as you read the question, it looks complicated. You need to go little depth into the problem. Two alternate sides of a regular polygon, when produced, meet at right angles. This is important point. When you produce alternate sides, meet at 90 degrees. Once you know this is 90 degrees, one a triangle, sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180. 180 minus 90 is 90. We also know that the exterior angles of a regular polygon are equal. This has to be equal, means it has to be 45. 45 plus 45 will 90. Therefore, once we know the exterior angle, it's very easy to find out the number of sides. That is 360 divided by exterior angle will give the sides. This is one more interesting problem. In a regular pentagon, A, B, C, D, E, draw a diagonal B and then find the measure of BAE, ABE and BED. They were given only this much, only this part. In a regular pentagon, it's a pentagon. The polygon is a pentagon ABCDE. Draw a diagonal BE. Write down the pentagon ABCDE. In that pentagon, you draw diagonal BE. Then find the measure of angle BAE and ABE, BED. We are writing one pentagon here. We are written ABCDE. They asked us to draw a diagonal BE. We have drawn the diagonal BE, and we need to find out BAE. We need to find out ABE, ABE, and one more angle BED. We have the formula. Each interior angle is given by 2n minus 4 into 90 divided by n, where n is the number of sides. Now we know the number of sides because it is a pentagon. Therefore, n is equal to 5. For pentagon, n is equal to 5. Substitute the values in this. 2 times 5 minus 4 divided by 5 into 90. That will give 108 degrees. That is each interior angle. In a regular pentagon, all angles are equal. Therefore, this is 108, this is 108, this is 108, this is 108, this is 108. The angle, interior angles are same. Therefore, we found out this has 108 degrees. That BAE, they asked us to find out BAE, the BAE is 108 degrees. We know that in a regular polygon, all sides are equal. This side is equal to this side. So, if we consider ABE as a triangle, these two sides are equal. Therefore, opposite angles are equal. Once you know this has a 108 degree, then these two will be 180 minus 108 divided by 2 will give this. ABE is equal to AEB is equal to 180 minus 108 divided by 2. Why divided by 2? These two are equal. We are getting the sum of this. When you divide by 2, we will get the angle 36 degrees. So we got ABE as 36 degrees. Then we will go to BED. Just now we found out this as 36 degrees. We know that this interior angle of pentagon is 108. This is 108, this is 108, this is 108, this is 108, this is 108. This is also 108. 108 minus 36 will give this angle, that is 72 degrees. The difference between the exterior angles of two regular polygons. There are two regular polygons. They are given the difference between exterior angles of two regular polygons. They are taking two regular polygons. They are taking the difference of their exterior angles having sides equal to the sides of one polygon is n minus 1 and the side of the other polygon is n plus 1 is 9. The difference between the exterior angles of two regular polygons having sides. The one polygon has n minus 1 sides, one polygon has n plus 1 sides. The difference between the exterior angles of those polygons is 9 degrees. Find the value of n. The exterior angle of one polygon minus the exterior angle of the other polygon is equal to 9 degrees. We know that exterior angle is given by 360 divided by number of sides. Exterior angle is given by 360 divided by number of sides. For one polygon, exterior angle 360 divided by number of sides n minus 1 minus 360 divided by, this is also exterior angle of the other polygon, 360 divided by number of sides. Difference between the exterior angles of two polygons is 9 degrees. This is what they are given. Having the sides, n minus 1 is number of sides for one polygon, n plus 1 is number of sides for the other polygon. 360 divided by number of sides will give the exterior angle of one polygon. 360 divided by number of sides of the other polygon will give the exterior angle of other polygon. Difference between these two exterior angles is 9 degrees. Take out 360 as common. 1 divided by n minus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1. When you take LCM n minus 1 into n plus 1, this goes here, n plus 1 minus of n minus 1, that is equal to 9 degrees. 360 degrees, n plus 1, when you get this inside, this will become minus n, minus into minus plus 1, this n got cancelled. 360, 1 plus 1 is 2 divided by 9, this comes here, is equal to n square minus 1. Therefore 80 is equal to n square minus 1, or n square is equal to 80 plus 1. Therefore n is equal to square root of 81, n is equal to 9. That is, the value of n is 9.